I think you're going to see a number of people that look at this Giants trade of Kadarius Toney to the Kansas City Chiefs with a little bit of a negative light, right? Because the Giants drafted this kid in the first round last year, and they were able to get back only a third and a sixth round pick. But when you really analyze this move, the fact that Joe Schoen was able to trade Toney for a third and a sixth round pick, it should actually be celebrated. You know, from the moment that the Giants drafted Toney, it's really just been an odd marriage, right? It's injuries that have come and gone that have limited him to just 12 of 24 possible career games. Even when on the field, he hasn't really been overly successful, right? 41 career catches, just 2 this year. You know, it's been very clear that this just wasn't necessarily working between the Giants and between Toney. He wasn't a great fit within the locker room. He wasn't a great fit within this offense. And it became clear that the Giants were going to try to eventually move on from him. He was Dave Gettleman's pick. He wasn't a fit for Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen. So the fact that the whole world knew that Toney wasn't really wanted by the Giants anymore, and Joe Schoen was still able to get a third and a sixth round pick, it's a hell of a move for the first-year general manager, and it's one that I think is going to help this team in the long term. You know, Toney might have been a decent fit for this offense in terms of at least being able to provide some kind of a jolt for the offense this year. You know, the Giants obviously have their receiving issues, but long-term, he was never going to be with this team long-term. So Shane's able to trade a player who is not playing, continue to recoup some assets to help this team in the future, and allow some of the players that are on the roster right now, guys that could potentially help the Giants long-term, give Toney's reps to them.